Grew up in a funeral home. My father trained me for the business from a young age. I helped in the office, organized documents, and answered phone calls. One day when I was about 15, a phone call came that changed my life forever. On the other end of the line was a man whose voice was trembling with horror. His wife and infant had been cold-bloodedly murdered in their own home. Detectives quickly discovered that there was very little evidence, and the case became a sensation in the press. The police set up surveillance and checked all possibilities. The murder scene was especially heart-wrenching. The mother was holding the child in her arms when they were both killed, and my task was simple but extremely important. I had to take flower cards and ask the husband if he recognized the names of the senders. Then I made photocopies and returned the cards to their places. I was the kid. People knew and trusted me, so my presence did not arouse suspicion. I talked a lot with this man. He was devastated, shocked, his eyes always full of pain. The thought that someone could do something so cruel to his family seemed unbearable to him. Often, in such moments, I felt completely helpless. Watching his suffering point one day, the police reported that they had a witness, a 3-year-old girl who saw someone leaving the house on the day of the murder. The girl recognized the man. It was the husband's best friend. The revelation of this information shocked everyone that it turned out that the friend and the husband had made a grim pact to kill each other's families and run away with their secretaries. The little girl identified the accomplice, and one of the conspirators cracked under pressure. Both ended up in prison on multiple charges, all thanks to the testimony of a 3-year-old child that I still can't believe that this man stood right next to me many times, and I had no idea. I remember his empty, cold eyes as we discussed flowers for the funeral. After this case, my life changed forever, and I never looked at the world the same way again. Tea night. I often woke up in a cold sweat, remembering that call and the tragedy that followed. It was the moment that tore me out of childhood and made me truly understand how cruel the world can be.